Welcome back, everyone, and hello to the Super Mario 64 task competition, task 23. Second time starting, first time had some mic issues, sorry about that. This task, in Tiny Huge Island, warp from the small floating island to the small island in the middle of the water. That warp has been edited, and touch all 3 of the pipes. End by dying. It counts as touching the pipes if you land on top, or kick, or wall kick, punch, hug, or bonk the sides. Just being pushed by the wall hitboxes does not count, you have to interact with it. You must start with max health, and with Mario's cap on. No BLJs, no interacting with enemies, and you must touch all the pipes before the first visible black frame of the level fade out when Mario dies, to avoid any death shenanigans before touching the last pipe. This was a solo task. Let's get started, because... Let's get started. Unfortunately, in last place, it is Yes It Me, with a time of 19 seconds. Let's load up their run. Starting off with a jump kick. Doing a little bit of a slow slide kick to get up and over. Seems like a little bit unoptimized, but that's alright. Probably Yes It Me's first entry. Looking forward to some of the more optimized entries in the future. Long jumping all the way across to the... using the plank, hugging against the pipe, and long jumping to their death. Great job to the 41st entry, Yes It Me. I should also mention there were no DQs and a total of 41 entries, so we got a long road ahead of us. Starting off. Or rather, in 40th place. I did that same thing twice, but that's okay. Starting off. Or in 40th place, rather. Uganda Knuckles with a time of 18.60. Let's load up their run. Why do I keep saying starting off? It's clear we're not starting off on this run. Going through the warp, long jumping over, unfortunately landing in the water. Could probably have avoided that by going up and over the slope, but that's alright. There's the hug against the first pipe. Needs to get over to this pipe, which they do with the help of a triple jump. Hugs against that one, jumps down to the last one, and unfortunately lands on the switch there instead of falling to their death, losing them a little bit of time. Great job to number 40, Uganda Knuckles, finishing with a time of 18.60. Next up, in 39th place, a new run, it is GottenDeserto with a time of 17.60. I believe this is a new entrant to this competition, so I'm excited to see their route. Long jumping up and over. Wall kicking to be able to make it up to this area. A little bit of a weird side flip and a triple jump to make it across and over to this pipe. Jumping down and turning around to get hug onto the next pipe. Using the switches and long jumping with a little bit of a fancy grind. Bonking into the edge of the world to their death at the end. Great job to GottenDeserto, finishing in 39th place. Excited to see your runs later in this competition. Next up, in 38th place, with an even larger cut than the last run, missing Undefined, with a time of 15.30, shaving off 2.3 seconds over GottenDeserto. Let's load up their run. Oh no, missing Undefined is missing an Undefined. Starts off with the punch trick and uses this slope over here to be able to make it all the way up. A little bit of a cool route just to be able to land on top of that pipe. Goes all the way across the corner and wall kicks off that pipe to make it back over to the lower pipe, and then wall kicks off of that one to just dive to their death. Interesting route by missing Undefined, finishing in 38th place. I know, that was a pretty dang good route. I agree, CeeSZee. Great job to missing Undefined. Next up, in 37th place, the one and only Filipe Tales with a time of 14.73. Let's load up their run. Filipe Tales. Description: Mario's adventure is awesome. I agree. All of the many adventures of Mario throughout the universe are awesome. Sparkly triple jumps up past the tree to be able to land on the pipe right there, make it over to the upper pipe, wall kicks off to be able to just jump down to the lower pipe. Probably just going to do a jump right there. Ooh, lands, unfortunately. Probably losing them a little bit of time, but then falling to their death right after touching the bottom pipe. Goes the pipe around the backside, the upper pipe, and then the lower pipe. Great job to Filipe Tales, getting 37th place. Unfortunately, a little bit of a slow ending, but still doing pretty dang well. Next up, in 36th place, the one and only Scuttlebug Raiser, the time of 14.07, time cut of around 0.6. Let's load up their run. 0.6 seconds time cut. Around that. Description: Dory hack coming soon. Starting off, going into the warp. Does the punch trick to be able to get some speed to side flip up, go across to the top pipe, kicks the top pipe to be able to use the backward speed to go hug the bottom one, uses the blocks and bonks into the last pipe and uses the backwards knockback from the bonk to fall to their death at the end. That was a very good bonk at the end, just shaving off some time over some of the earlier runs. First person to bonk into one of the pipes so far, I believe. Wonder how much that's going to be used. Either way, great job to Scuttlebug Raiser, finishing in 36th place. Next up, in 35th place, you know him and you love him, it is Mr. Piet 1001, time of 13.53, cutting off over half a second over Scuttlebug Raiser. Let's load up their run. Where are you, Mr. Piet? There you are. Description: Mario likes touching pipes. Wonder what that could mean. I have no idea. Starts off with a sparkly triple jump on the brown slope to be able to make it up even faster. Somehow manages to wall jump there. Ledge grabs on that pipe, so now he only needs to touch this one. Does it by also bonking and falling to their death. What a great run by Mr. Piet, finishing in 35th place. Yet again, using that bonk at the end to just finish as fast as possible. Great job to Mr. Piet. Next up, in 34th place, Mr. Piet showing off some butterfly stuff right here. In 34th place, the one and only Letos, finishing with a time of 13.37. What a time. Nice one up, Mr. Piet. Let's load up their run. Get back here, one up. Let's load up Letos' run. Letos' That's fun to say. Goes into the warp. Side flips up and does a dive to be able to avoid the triple jump. Hugs the pipe right there. Gets up with the help of the side flip ledge grab that you can do. Long jumps on top of the... Wow. Using the slope to get even faster to the final pipe in the corner, which allowed them to beat Mr. Piet by a little bit. Great job to Letos, doing a pretty unique route to get to these pipes. Next up, in 33rd place, with yet another huge time cut, the one and only, I say that basically every time now, so there's a lot of one and onlys, Zombie talks way too much on Discord, with a time of 12.57, cutting off 0.8 over Letos. Let's load up their run. There they are. Description: I love chicken tenders. What a zombie thing to say. Starts off with a sparkly triple jump all the way up onto the top. Uses the wall kicks off of the first pipe, lands on the second one to avoid having to do the ledge grab. Does a triple jump dive and dives over the top of the pipe to fall even faster after touching it. Great job to Zombie, using their pipe mastery to get 33rd place. The first sub-13 so far in this competition. pause BLJing a little bit just to show off some cool Mario stuff. Next up, in 32nd place, going out really early, very unfortunate, to Super Davo 0001 with a time of 12.5. Oh man, unfortunate to Davo going out so early. Let's load up their run. Davo usually finishing at least in the top third. Description, to do. Oh. Diving off at the start, sparkly triple jumping up all the way over the top, slide kicking down to wall kick off the last pipe, landing on top of that pipe. That run was so cool, but unfortunately, just the routing, that run looked pretty dang cool. But unfortunately, the routing just wasn't good enough to get into the top 30. Going all the way up over the top, slide kicking, wall kicking. Great job to Davo. Unfortunately, only getting 32nd, but still looking cool. Next up, in 31st place, Brittany with a time of 12.43. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Brittany, beating Davo by 0.07. Description: Hey gamers, couldn't submit last task because of a lit fever, but I am back now, ready to reclaim my rightful place at 30th. Oh man, so close. Unfortunately, one place off. Long jumping to the side, going all the way up past the tree, using the box to make it to that pipe even faster, doing some dive grinds just to be able to make it to the top pipe, and then landing on the bottom and falling to their death. Great run by Brittany, finishing unfortunately one spot away from where you wanted, but still doing pretty dang well, finishing in 31st place. Next up, or rather, oh yeah, next up, rounding out the top 30, it is Pikachu, barely beating Brittany by a singular frame. Better luck next time to Brittany. Let's load up their run. Where are you, Pikachu? There you are. Description: Everyone's favorite TASer is back in this thrilling. That's right, he misspelled it. New sequel to TAS Competition 2018 Task 20 by Pikachu. Make sure to spell right in your descriptions, everybody. Starting off with a punch trick, doing some, wow, what was that wall kick off of the plank to be able to make it to the top pipe, turning a little bit slowly to get on the bottom pipe, and long jumping over, jump diving onto the very back of the pipe, falling on it, and then falling to their death immediately on the end of it. Other than that turn, everything was great at that. Congratulations to Pikachu. That turn, unfortunately, a little bit slow, but still. That was a thrilling run. Congratulations. Next up, in 29th place, Alpha Wario, also beating Pikachu by a singular frame. These, even in the 30ths, we have a frame battle, finished with a time of 12.37. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Alpha Wario. Starting off with a ton of coins and grinding into a breakdance. Oh my god, these coins are going to go on forever. Jump diving over the top, long jumping, kicking off the first pipe, landing on the lower one, making it all the way over with a long jump and a jump dive over the top, and falling. Great job to Alpha Wario. Please never do that coin thing again. Ever. If anyone does that, I'm banning them after this. Okay? Okay. Great job to Alpha Wario, finishing in 29th place. Did he really finish on 420 coins? I can't believe this. Oh my god. Anyways, next up, in 28th place, or rather 27th, because this is the first tie of the competition, a tie in 27th between the one and only Kosmic D12, Super Mario Bros 1 Warpless World Record holder with a time of 12.17. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Kosmic. Long jumping up past, look to be going past the tree right here, landing on the box, hugging against the pipe for I believe 1 or 2 frames, side flipping off the top of the pipe and then kicking it to fall to their death. Wow, what an interesting route so far. First person I've seen go from a kick at the end there. Great job to Kosmic, finishing in Kosmic D 12 seconds, .17. Next up, also in 27th place, Shadow XFM, also with a time of 12.17. Let's load up their run. Seeing how similar these two tied runs are. Description: my first SM64 free run. Hope you like it. Subscribe. Yet another typo. And yet another glitchy thing. This guy loves his glitchy things. Finally going into the pipe. Going into a butt slide there. Interesting. Doing a speed kick and side flipping on top of the pipe. Landing on top of it, diving and kicking, spawning red coins. This guy loves. Great job, Shadow XFM, finishing in 27th place. Oh man, nobody watched this. This is a travesty to Mario. Next up, in 26th place, the one and only Canif with a time of 11.83. Let's load up their run. Where are you, Canif? Congratulations for getting the first sub 12 in this competition. Description is: I'm not reading that. You can check these runs out later. While I'm jumping over to the start, doing an immediate side flip up over and a side flip dive to be able to make it all the way up to that pipe at the end. Using the slope right here with the help of another dive and kicking to their death instead of bonking. Not watching the end of that. Great job to Canif, finishing in 26th place with a time of 11.83. Next up. Shoutouts to Nis, by the way. Next up, in 25th place, the one and only Cinnamol with a time of 11.73. Let's load up their run. I gotta find a different way to describe people. The one and only works if you use it a few times. I've used it basically every time. Description: I kind of forgot about this. Long jumping around over to the side. Looks like to be used. Whoa! What a tree speed redirect by grabbing the bottom of the tree and using the slope to redirect their speed all the way around to the top pipe, landing on the bottom one. That was the first time I've seen that strat used. Great job to Cinnamol. Okay, let's rewatch that, just because I was too blown away by that strat to see the rest of the run. Going around over the side, long jumping and using the tree on a slope to immediately redirect their speed, hugging against the pipe, sparkly triple jumping over, diving and landing on the bottom one, side flipping, landing on the other pipe, and then dying. Look at that tree speed redirect. By far the best part of that run. Great job to Cinnamol, finishing in 25th place, the first person to use that strat. Next up, in 24th place, once again, not finishing in the top half, it is not Plush, finishing with a time of 11.57. Let's load up their run. Love you, not Plush. So close this time. Description: thank you for subscribing to TED Facts. Here is today's TED Fact. Ted's profile picture is the glitch Pokemon Q, which can be obtained in Pokemon Red and Blue by evolving other glitch Pokemon. Sure. That is right. Jumping over, what are those dives and dive recovers immediately with some fast movement? While kicking off the bottom pipe after touching the top one, jump diving over the top, landing on it, and falling to their death past the end. You can't go in that painting, not Plush. What are you doing? Great job to not Plush, finishing in 24th place. Next up, yet another tie. Finishing in 22nd place, the one and only, the only ERGC Xander, finishing with a time of 11.33. Let's load up their run. Better luck next time, Xander, unfortunately missing out on the top half barely. Where is your... There you are. Description, shoutouts to Davo. Lom jumping over past the tree, just making it all the way to the pipe while kicking off of it, using the pipe. Wow, first person I've seen cheese it a little bit, using the cork boxes to be able to make it all the way over to the pipe, hitting the switch beforehand, and going up, bonking off the top pipe and just falling it to their death. Great job to ERGC Xander. Next up, also in 22nd place, someone add him on Discord because his run is coming up. It is the man who loves some Lil Z's, Bismuth, finishing in 11.33 as well. Someone add him on Discord, please, because he really wanted to be added on Discord when his run was showed. Let's load up their run. Description, let's load up their run. Haha. Haha, you got me, Bismuth. Starting off by going into the warp. Punch tricking going all the way up over, using speed from the slope, conserving it all the way onto the bottom pipe, triple jumping up onto the top one, diving over the top, kicking with a lot of speed from that kick, and going all the way back. That was crazy. What a crazy run by Bismuth. Spawning some red coins as well. Great job by Bismuth, unfortunately barely missing out on the top half. Congratulations. Next up, in 21st place, rounding out the top half, the one and only, or the one of many, rather, I should start saying that instead. It is Adeal, finishing with a time of 11.17. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Adeal, finishing in 21st place. Pausing. Looks like they're about to use the same trick one of the earlier competitors did. The same cheese with the cork boxes. Side flipping up, going over the top, but instead using the cork boxes to get down to the bottom one and redirect their speed even better. Some fancy grinding action into a kick in the last pipe, which allows them to just fall to their death. Great job to Adeal, finishing in 21st place. The last run in the top half. Or in the bottom half, rather. Next up, for the top 20. In 20th place, Underwater. Saving 1/10 of a second over Adeal with a time of 11.07. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Underwater, referencing everything which has been covered by water. Description, did what I came up with first, I think it's bad. It was good enough to make top half. Middle of the road. Punch trick, side flipping up over the top, more side flips. Guy loves the side flips. Landing on the cork box, or on the cork box switch, to kick, while kicking off the middle pipe and then kicking the last pipe. Pretty similar route to Adeal, just shaving off some frames. Those weren't NIS flips, those were just side flips. Raw side flips. Congratulations to Underwater, just managing to optimize a little bit better. Next up, in 19th place. Tastes delicious, it is Super Watermelon 64, with a time of 10.90. Let's load up their run. Description, didn't spend much time on this task. Sometimes I like tassing, sometimes not. Starting off with a jump directly into some fancy grinding, C-up tricking, and then crouching into the warp. Looks like they're doing a sparkly dribble jump up to the top to be able to make it to the bottom pipe, side flip diving onto the top one, using the slope to get a tiny bit of speed and kicking into the pipe at the very end. Congratulations to Super Watermelon 64, finishing in 19th place. Next up, in 18th place, it is Alex X167 with a time of 10.83. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Alex for making it into the top half. Also doing the same coin trick. Oh man, unfriending it 69 coins. Doing some fancy movement to make it all the way over to the first pipe while kicking off the first pipe to land on the second one, jump diving into the last pipe and finishing with a kick, spawning some red coins on the way down. Doing the Alpha Wario, which is spawning with the coins coming up. Can't you conserve speed through the warp? No, unfortunately you are not. It is not possible to conserve speed through warps. Either way though, congratulations to Alex X167 for coming in 18th place. Next up, in 17th place, the actual legend of Super Mario 64 TASing Non-5N5E. Time of 10.67. Better luck next time to Nonsense. Let's load up their run. Doing the punch trick at the very start, sparkly dribble jumping all the way over the top, dive grinding with the side flip to make it up to the first and second pipes, and then going over the top of the pipes, over the top of the last pipe, instead of kicking off of it, just to fall a little bit faster, shave off a little bit of time, and beat Alex by 1 placing. Congratulations to Nonsense, finishing in 17th place in this competition. Next up, in 16th place, beating Nonsense by 1/10 of a second, it is Ledio Maedio 0141 with a time of 10.57. Haven't made that joke before, let's load up their run. Congratulations to Adeal. Description, it is starting off with the punch trick in a little bit of a weird direction. Going all the way down to the pipe over there, landing on the top of the final pipe, and then bonking, a little bit of a glitchy bonk, and falling to their death. Doing a pretty similar route to some of the earlier competitors, just shaving off a bunch of time. Congratulations to Adeal. It wasn't a glitchy wall kick at the end because, well, it wasn't a kick. It wasn't a wall kick, it was just a glitchy bonk. Congratulations to Adeal for finishing in 16th place. Was there a glitchy wall kick? I am not sure. It was too fast for me to see. But either way, great job to Adeal for finishing in the 16th place. Next up, in 15th place, just talked in chat, it is Sumbro, doing very well. Congratulations to Sumbro, with a time of 10.53, beating Adeal by 1 frame. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Sumbro, doing pretty dang well in this competition. Description, let's load up their run. Yeah, I get it. What do you guys want me to say? Let's watch their run. Let's play their run. Starting off with a long jump and just a regular jump off the slope to make it up to the first pipe, while kicking off of it, doing a fast turn to be able to make it to the last pipe and kick to fly backwards and fall to their death, touching all of the pipes and finishing in 15th place, barely squeezing out a frame over Adeal. Congratulations to Sumbro, finishing in 15th place. Wow, next up, in 14th place, going out very early, the one and only SM64 Expert, finishing with a time of 10.5 seconds. Wow, that is really early. Let's load up his run. What the heck? only beating Sombro by a singular frame. Great job to SM64 Expert. Long jumping up over the side, using the same tree direction as one of the earlier competitors. Sliding on the slope and using the speed to go into the one pipe, landing on the, or kicking off the second pipe and landing on the third, just falling to their death. Let's watch that again. Great job to SM64 Expert. Watch that one more time. SM64 Expert unfortunately missing the top 10. Just watch this one more time, just for this tree direction right here, redirecting where Mario is after grabbing the pole. While kicking off the first, while kicking off the second, and then doing a punch dive, I believe, off the final pipe to finish their run. Great job, SM64 Expert, finishing in 14th place. Next up, in 13th place, let the frame war continue. It is Black Mozart, finishing with a time of 10.47 in 13th place. Very unlucky. Also beating the last competitor by a singular frame. The past 4 competitors have all been within a frame of the last one. This is a crazy top 15 so far. 16. Let's load up Black Mozart's run, shall we? Going off, wow, what was that grind at the very start? Wow. While kicking off the first one. What a crazy run by Black Mozart. I'd never even considered doing that turnaround grind just to get speed at the start. What a great run by Black Mozart. Let's watch that one more time. Let's start watching all the top 14, I guess. Sorry, Sombro. These were like Alex's run, but good, yeah. Starting off, grinding to get a double jump, triple jumping all the way over the top, while kicking off the first pipe, using the cork boxes from the switch, and kicking to fall to their death. Great job to Black Mozart, finishing in 13th place. Next up, in 12th place, finally breaking the frame war, it is Rush57 with a time of 10.37. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Rush for beating some pretty crazy TASers and finally breaking the frame war. Description: just found out my birthday is the same day as I was born. Wow, that's crazy. You know, if you're at your age in the current year, that's also just some crazy number. Finally going into the warp. Starting off with a jump kick just to be able to make it all the way up over the corner. Lands on the box, going onto the other pipe and then kicking it to fall to their death. Great job to Rush57, finishing in 12th place with a time of 10.37. Let's watch that one more time. Yeah, he faked like going for the switch cheese at the start, but didn't even end up using it. That's why he waited so long right here. Starts off, does an immediate triple jump all the way up over to the top. Lands on the pipe, lands on the switch, wall kicks off the final pipe, and then kicks the... Or wall kicks off the second pipe, rather, and then kicks the final pipe to finish their run. Congratulations to Rush57 for finishing in 12th place in this competition. Wow, showing off some crazy door shenanigans. Next up, in 11th place, also beating the last competitor by 1/10 of a second, it is Taychuk. Unfortunately, 1 place away from top 10. Still doing very well. Congratulations to Taychuk. Doing very well, but saying no in chat because they were 1 singular place away. Description: the provided save states still have red coin spawning with L enabled. Whoa! Nice BLJ over right there, all the way over to the island at the start. Doing the punch trick, jump diving over the top. Landing on the first pipe, landing on the second pipe, doing a little dive grind right there, and kicking. Doing the same route as a lot of people earlier, just doing it a lot faster than them, finishing in 11th place. Let's watch that one more time. Mr. Shots, I would not ditch this stream. You guys have no idea what's about to happen in this top 10. But in the meantime, let's watch Taychuk's run one more time. Going all the way up over to the pipe here, going all the way over with the help of a side flip dive, landing on the second pipe, making all the way over to the third pipe and kicking it to fall to their death a little bit faster. Congratulations to Taychuk, finishing in 11th place. Collecting so much red coins. That's crazy. In the meantime, though, next up, making it their way into the top 10, it is the one and only, as I haven't said that a lot of times before, Mr. Shots, finishing with a very relevant time of 10.10. Sorry, I could not handle that red coin noise. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Mr. Shots, finishing in 10th place. Finishing in 10th place, getting a time of 10.10. Wow. It's almost like he designed for this to happen. Starting off with the same triple jump at the start as one of the earlier competitors, speed kicking all the way over to the last pipe, actually doing a butt slide to be able to make it over to the last pipe even faster, to the third pipe even faster, and then kicks off of it to die right at the very end. Let's watch that one more time. What a great run by Mr. Shots, earning their 10th place. Starting off the same triple jump, speed kicking over to the first pipe, doing a dive recover on the second pipe, and then kicking the last pipe to fall to their death a little bit faster. Great job to Mr. Shots, finishing in 10th place. And now, here come the ties. Starting off in 7th place, the one and only 4232 finishing with a time of 9.87. Let's load up their run. That's right, 7th place. Congratulations to Nis. Description: S thinking. Looks like he's going for the box cheese. Same sparkly triple jump as one of the earlier competitors. A couple of them are doing that now. Side flipping off. Not even really using the cheese. Doing the same glitchy bonk as one of the earlier competitors and falling all the way to their death. Great job to Nis, finishing in 7th place. That's right, there's a cut from 10th place to 7th place because there's a 3-way tie for 7th. What a crazy turn of events. Starting off with a sparkly triple jump over. Jump diving over, landing on the, instead of a jump dive, instead of a speed kick like the last competitor at the start, doing a jump dive, allowing them to get even more speed over to the last pipe, get there a little bit faster, shave off a little bit of time. Great job to Nis, finishing in 7th place. Also finishing in 7th place, fifdspence64, finishing with a time of also 9.87. By the way, all of these competitors are the first sub-10 run in this competition. Congratulations to SpeedyCubed. Description: uranium, argon, gallium, yttrium. Probably mispronounced that last one, but I tried my dang best. Starts off going into the warp, doing a different route. Wow, what a triple jump right there to land all the way over the top. Speed kicks and then just kicks. Wow. So different than the last run, but just saving the exact same amount of time. Oh, man. Starts off a lot differently, just doing a side flip up, triple jumping over right there instead. Lands on the first and the second pipes and then kicks the third. It seems to be a running theme. Landing on both of those pipes, then kicking the third to fall to their death. Great job to SpeedyCubed for also getting 7th place in this competition. Next up, the third and final person in 7th place. It is the third and third fifdspence, with a time of 9.87. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to fifdspence for also coming in 7th place. Doing yet a different route, doing the long jump and jump dive right there. Also landing on both of the pipes. And also, instead of doing the kick, doing the glitchy bonk, just to go even faster. Great job to fifdspence. Let's load that up again. Doing the punch trick, long jump into a jump dive to be able to make it all the way up over onto this pipe. Doing a pretty similar route to the second pipe, but then doing a jump dive, bonking off the pipe, and then falling to their death at the very end, probably to go a little bit faster. That's right, 3 different routes, 3 different runs in the same time. Thanks for pointing that out, Alex. All of those competitors use a different route, but got the exact same time down to the frame. How on earth could someone beat it? Well, I'll show you with number 6's run, Skepex, with a time of 9.80, shaving off a couple frames. Congratulations to Skepex. Let's load up their run. Don't spoil it, Alex. Please, I asked you for this. Goes into the warp. Spark the triple jumps all the way over the top to land on the final, or the first pipe, landing on the second and then kicking the third. Doing a pretty similar route to some of the earlier competitors, but just saving a little bit of time where the earlier competitors could not. Great job to Skepex. Let's load that up one more time. Please stop spoiling these results, other Alex. Jump dives all the way over the top. Lands on the first pipe, lands on the second pipe, and then does the kick at the very end. Seems to be a pretty common theme, probably one of the fastest, or if not the fastest, way to do this task. Congratulations to Skepex for getting 6th place, barely missing out on the top 5. Next up, in 5th place, you know him, you love him, it is Madghostek, finishing with a time of 9.70, shaving off 1/10 of a second over Skepex. Please do not spoil the rest of these results. Congratulations to Madghostek for getting 5th place in this competition. Description: the time is actually 9.69, but they redacted it. Okay. Unfortunately, 69 is an impossible time to finish in Mario 64, as far as I believe. Doing the punch trick and a jump dive after a long jump to make it all the way, kicking off the pipe. A little bit different than some of the earlier competitors, probably what allowed them to save some time. It's very smart by Madghostek. Smart kick off the pipe instead of landing on top of it to make it up even faster. Wow, what a great run. Let's rewatch that immediately. Little mini free run at the start. Punch trick into a long jump dive to make it all the way up. While kicking off, just to be able to make it up immediately, saving them a little bit of time, landing and kicking onto the final pipe. Great job to Madghostek, finishing in 5th place in this competition with a time of 9.70. And now, you guys aren't ready for what's about to happen, I guarantee it. Next up, not in 4th place, not in 3rd place, but in 2nd place, MKDasher, with a time of 9.63. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to MKDasher for another silver medal. Please don't spoil any of the rest of the results. Doing the similar route, a little bit of running there, just to be able to make it all the way over to the 3rd pipe just with the help of a jump dive. Using the slope at the top to get some speed, kicking off the pipe at the very end. Please stop spoiling the results. Let's load up MKDashers one more time. Going up over the top, a little bit of running just to be able to make it all the way over. Gets some speed from the slope with the butt sliding animation. I agree, that was really smart running. Sometimes in tasking Mario Kart 64, you have to know when you run in. When to just run just like that. Great job to MKDasher, earning a silver medal in this competition. Next up, also in second place. Oh yeah, running down the slope just to get more speed. Smart. Good job, MKDasher. Congratulations. Next up, also in second place, the one and only CeeSZee, finishing also with a time of 9.63. Let's load up their run. This guy, actually the one and only, a legend of the Mario 64 tasking community. Congratulations on the silver medal. Please don't spoil if you know who's still in the competition. Whoa there! Whoa there! What were those dive grinds at the start? Landing on the pipe, landing on the other pipe, and kicking to dive. That does technically make CeeSZee fourth, I just want to point that out. But either way, congratulations to CeeSZee for finishing in second place. Let's watch that one more time. Look at this dive grinding just to get speed. Whoa there, just making it all the way up with the help of a double jump. Doing an immediate side flip dive to get to the second pipe and then kicking to fall to their death. What a crazy... I don't even know how many dives he did at the start just to get speed. That was great by CeeSZee, and it was only in second place. Please don't spoil. I just want to mention, please don't spoil if you know who's still in. Also in second place, the final second of the competition, the one and only Project MTasser, DyllonStej, finishing with a time of 9.63. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Dyllon for, I believe, his first silver medal. Also tying some legends in this community. Because my results seem to oscillate from task to task, I think I'll do badly in this. Yeah, I'd say you did pretty badly, only second place. Jump diving over the top. A little bit of dive grinding right there to be able to make it onto the pipe. Falling off the pipe, kicking really fast. Great job, Dyllon. Doing a great job saying, I got first question mark in chat, but unfortunately only getting second. Let's load this up one more time. A little bit of fancy movement after the second pipe. Just doing a regular jump, not even a jump dive to make it over to this pipe. Sliding, or diving onto the second pipe and just falling off to be able to make it to the third pipe a little bit faster. That's right, only getting second. Congratulations to Dyllon for finishing in second place. And now, thank you for not spoiling, everyone. We have the winner of the Super Mario 64 Task Competition 2018, Task 23. It is winning by a lot more than a frame. In first place, finally breaking the top 3 tie, Krithalith, with their first gold medal of the year, with a time of 9.47. Congratulations to Krithalith. Thank you everyone for not spoiling that. Congratulations, Krithalith, on your first gold medal, beating out some legendary taskers, MKDasher, CeeSZee, SM64 Expert, Super Devo, Skepex, and Dyllon, Black Mozart, and you beat them all. Congratulations. Description, just pick a route and stick to it. And Ness, can't forget Ness. The legend Ness. Doing the punch trick, spectacular jumping all the way over the top and landing on the pipe, landing on the other pipe, doing a dive grind there and just kicking the end. That run deserved a first place. Let's watch that one more time, and one more time in slow motion. Congratulations once again to Krithalith. Doing some fancy movement all the way over to the first pipe. Landing on the second one with a little bit of a dive grind right there, and kicking to die a little bit faster. Let's watch that a third time in slow motion. Finally getting the slow motion treatment. Starting off with the punch trick to get a little bit of extra speed, doing a sparkly triple jump all the way over to land on the first pipe, dive recovering on the second one, doing a dive recover immediately right there with the help of some grinding, kicking the last pipe, and falling to their death. That's right, that was some slow motion. Congratulations to Krithalith. No grind, just a corner. Sorry. Wasn't a grind, just cut the corner to get a little bit of extra speed. Practically perfect, says Silent Slayers. Congratulations to Krithalith for winning the Super Mario 64 Task Competition Task 23 with their first gold medal. Finally, earning one. Next up. Or not next up. And there were no DQs this competition, so that is the end of the results of the Task Comp Task 23. Congratulations to Krithalith for winning. Thanks to everyone for participating. Congratulations to the multiple silver medalists. And congratulations once again to Krithalith for earning this victory. But we're not done yet. We still have one more thing to show. We have the next task. Task 24. Task 24. Use the provided save state. Start in Bowser in the Dark World by dying in the Bowser fight, as shown off in the image. Collect 3 yellow coins, 3 red coins, and 3 one-up mushrooms without collecting 2 of the same thing in a row. Therefore, you have to only collect... You cannot collect yellow, yellow, red, red, or one-up mushroom in a row. And most importantly, you cannot collect extra red coins or one-ups. You can only collect the required elements. Time ends the frame the last object you collected despawns, along with all these standard rules. There's a solo task due on December 8th at 11 p.m. GMT. Oh, man. It is actually, I believe, impossible to collect 2 coins in the same frame. I believe it's only possible to collect 1 coin per frame based on how Mario 64 works. But still, that is the next task, Task 24. I'm excited to see all of the crazy entrants to that, all of the crazy routes. I should mention, because of some of the one-up shenanigans that can happen in Bowser in the Dark World, it is mandatory to use the provided save state so that you don't, unfortunately, have less one-up spawn than you would like. In the meantime, though, I've been Untitled59. Thanks everyone for watching Task 23. Congratulations to Krithalith. See you guys next time. Peace out.